like single with Drake to where it still kind of had a little bit of that
Mm-hmm.
trap soul sound, but he just got away from it. And it's like now you in the strip club, and it's like, don't get me wrong, it ain't a bad song. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get her what she want,
Yeah,
but it's
like
like that ain't
yeah,
that ain't what we. I mean, it's cold. You know what I'm
I
saying?
yep.
It's gonna get you paid.
Hey,
People gonna bang it. You know, if we having
It's
a good
cold, but
time,
it's
but
not why I
it
became a
ain't
fan. You
oh, we got
you
some more.
making
absolutely.
that type of music is not what made me a
Oh,
fan. It was really
oh,
like
Talking about Bryson Tiller, like sorry, not
fire.
sorry, all of that stuff. Like
Yeah,
you had that
that was
was crazy,
crazy.
bro. To use that Street Fighter at the
and see,
beginning of
that's
that.
why I hate like I think it's
How
now
you
it's
get
crazy because we're 9 years from Bryson and 8 years from this other artist. I think it's two artists that definitely got the Drake curse. And it was Bryson and it was Tink. You get what I'm saying? The female singer, because
Mm,
Timberland came out and was like, you only can compare her to two artists. And he said Lauren
Lauren
Hill
Hill,
and Drake. He said
Dang,
they're the only two
stupid.
you
all
can
that pressure.
compare Tink to.
Gone.
And if you
That
look at Bryson,
it was
if you
too
look
much
at
pressure.
Bryson, it was almost he was almost about to sign to Drake. He gave people that Drake feel because look, you're singing and you're rapping, but you singing about some real shit too, bro. And it's the type of beats he used. If you look at it, it was damn near closer to it was kind of close to 40s production style.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We sitting here talking about like um, we talking about Drake and how Bryson Tiller kind of had that sound. But every time we like get to talking about people who kind of have similarities with Drake or kind of have somewhat of that Drake sound, I just always think about
Oh
Tory
man.
Lanez, bro. Like he really,
It's
man, dog. Like that
it
would
does
hurt.
hurt. And
That
no,
would hurt to
it's
think
dope.
Mm.
It's dope
Look
that you
at
brought Tory up because
because he was like, to be honest, bro, like he was the one. Like if Drake was like really looking for somebody, like I need somebody that's really gonna get it. Tory was the one. Tory was his protege. They messed up whatever that was, but that's who was supposed to be his real protege because he's really the closest. He's the closest thing. He was the closest thing that like looked like Drake as far as being versatile.
and
How Drake is.
you gotta
So
save this one, Dre, because this is a good
oh
one.
yeah.
Why I say this is if you look at it as well, going back to 2015, Tory drops Say It. You get what I'm saying?
the
So we get Tory as well. Because if you look at it, I remember hearing Tory
oh, you talking about yeah, you're right.
and
What's
In
if you
good,
look
Evan?
at
2015,
What's
it,
good,
correct.
Evan?
Yep. Yep.
when I heard Tory, I was in college and he had that internet girl song. And he had some song, and it was something about, like he trying to challenge Drake. He was kind of like known for going at him like take a lie detector test and listen to my music. And if you like it, if you don't like it, I'll give you 10,000. But he was real cocky. So to see him really blow up
Right.
and break through was dope. But the reason why I like that you brought Tory up is both of them were kind of compared to each other, meaning like both had the same
Mm-hmm.
sound. I mean, they did it in their own way. Both compared to Drake. You're close to signing to Drake, Bryson. You're from Toronto, Tory, and
Be
they
honest
doing it at a
though.
high level. They
I'm
did,
be
and
honest.
look, my bad, because I got to bring
Go
this
ahead. Go
home.
ahead.
Both of their
Go ahead.
first
Go ahead. Go ahead.
projects gave that kind of similar feel to So Far Gone.
Hey, and you
Yeah,
know what? Just real quick, as I'm glad that you brought up both of
Mm-hmm.
their first projects. Bryce, Bryson did
yes.
have the better
I
first
wanted you
project.
to say that
He
he
did.
had the better first project. Everyone knows that.
He had, he had the better first project, but Tory had, of course, Tory had the better. It was having the better
No, but
career.
no,
Like
tell your
Tory
talk
got.
your shit. What happened is Tory
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
did
ahead.
what Drake did, and they both kind of, like I said, both similar to Drake. Whereas Bryson gets his So Far Gone, but he doesn't capitalize like how Tory did. Tory started hopping on remixes. He started hopping on other people's tracks. Like Tory started
Yep.
taking off, where it's like, damn, everything this nigga
Mhm.
puts out is good. Bryson then is trying to discover his sound. he get Wild Thoughts in 2016. So now his label think he got to be
Uh,
popular. Then you come back with Something Tells Me. That's a different song.
that's crazy though. Like it's when we really kind of start pulling back the layers of like Bryson Tiller's like hits and stuff like that. It makes sense why I would I personally would understand why he would kind of second
Yeah.
guess his sound. It's like he didn't really he didn't really have to where other people was like, oh man, I'm gonna put this out. Oh man, that shit trash. Like if the first shit you do is fire, and then the next single that you on is like the biggest single of the year, it's gonna be hard to move. He in a sense was moving like
And,
Cardi B. He just didn't have
and
the
what got
writers.
fucked up for him too, as well, when you look at it, that big song is damn near a remake. So now it's more anticipation when you on big hits. Now I kind of feel him where he like, damn nigga, I took off on my son